I should have known better. That this was just going to be a wrap-up video because I knew I was going to find stuff for gifts. So anyway, one of my littles, I forget if they are turning, they can't be 13 already. 14? 13. I don't know. All I do know is I got them a Squishmallow. Well, this is a Squishy Pals? Smushy Pals birthday cake for their birthday because they asked for Squishmallows. So I am going to do an Aunt Cece gift. And I don't know if they watch my videos anymore, but I'm going to get a nice box of Squishmallows and squish as many as I can into the box. So when they open it up, they pop out. So that is for them. And then for me, because I'm a grown child, I got Ursula. With, the eels have a name. Is it Flotsam and Jetsam? I don't know. But I got Ursula. I kind of want Hades too. They have Yzma and Kronk. So cool. But I wanted this one, and I'm probably going to take it out of the box because it was 10 bucks and I don't see myself selling it anytime soon. And then, because it is getting hot and I don't like to eat when I'm hungry, so I need to start prepping for salads to make myself eat. And I love pecans as one of the proteins. So this has glazed pecans, sweetened cranberries, and papitas? These things. So, and they're gluten-free, made with real fruit and low sodium. When? How many packages are in here? It didn't say. Oh, it does. 0.85 ounces. So, okay. So basically, either a pouch or half a pouch per salad. That's not bad. I don't know about you guys, but it is driving me crazy that I can never get all of the hair that falls out of my ponies up back in my pony. My God. It is 95 degrees in this car. Alright, on to, whoa, buddy. Truck almost hit my flipping car. I would have had a new car. We are off to Five Below. Home Goods was a bust. I don't know why I thought my Home Goods would be on up and up with Halloween stuff. Because, like I said, we don't even have our Pride stuff out, and I'm in California where Pride was born. So, I don't know why I thought I'd find Halloween. But we are going on an adventure today. And yeah. See you in a little bit. You're not getting away. We're going through the car wash and I hate it. But I'm dragging you with me because I'm going to be brave this summer. right, so I just started a video, went to the mall, got pretzel bites, which I will be eating some on the way, and then I stopped at Dunkin' for free donut day because it's June 7th. I got a $3 refresher. I think all the syrup's on the bottom. That's not bad. I got the mango pineapple. I was gonna try the kiwi watermelon, but I was leaning towards the mango. I got a half a dozen donuts, and I got little bro my free donut. So I feel like I've been running and it's only the 7th. My goodness. Our new buddy. Hi. How's it going? This is Goldie. Hi. Pour it into the jug. Great job. Look at that. What's in this one?
You can clearly see that this one has grown. Wait, what is that one?
I don't remember. Those are herbs though. Awesome.
Wait, what about this?
I think there are basil and all that. Okay. And then, we got anything in here? Nope, not yet.
Wait a minute. Wait, nope.
And
That
then,
was our only hope, but nope.
nope. All right, we gotta water these.
Yummy.
Hello, I'm Kristen Lee. So I did my June wrap up a little differently than I usually do. Honestly, I don't remember much of June because my grandfather passed away June 26th, 9 days after his 83rd birthday, and the family and myself packed up our stuff and we were in New York from the 28th to July 10th. So about 2 weeks, I think. And it was, I don't know. It's not that I don't want to talk about what happened. It's just there's a lot to process still. And I don't know. It just, every day I'm like, that was a lot. That was a lot. I've been in caregiver mode since my grandmother called me and asked me what I thought and if I had thought that he had passed, and there was a whole thing with his nurse that came into the home, and then she called hospice, and hospice called mortuary, and the whole thing. So it was just, it was a lot. And then we got there, and it was just go time. I took on the responsibility of whatever my Nana said that she wanted done in the last year or so. I tried to get it done in 2 weeks. And yeah, I don't know. And it was, I don't have any real complaints about the 2 weeks. We're still in the process of figuring out what Nana's next season is going to be. But as for my grandfather, he chose to have a wake and then be cremated and then have his final resting place in one of the national veterans cemeteries. It was beautiful. Like, the wake was done at, well, if you're from Troy, it was done at Leahy's, and pretty much everybody and their brother that grew up in downtown Troy, that's where they go. And the guy that got our case, I guess, or our grandfather, he worked great with my grandmother. And it was 3 hours, and it just, people came in, people from my high school days came by, people that have known me throughout life, so thank you for stopping by. I never know how to approach death. I'm not the best at it, because I am somebody that truly believes that you should live the life that you have while you're alive. And once you're gone, you're gone, you know? And I don't know. Like I said, I'm one of those people, like, I don't know what to do, you know? And I feel like everybody's sad, so I'm supposed to joke around and be happy, and I know that that's not what to do at a funeral parlor. I don't know. It just, I did the best that I could, and we went back to my Nana's house, and we had, like, just stuff to nosh on, and then I worked on stuff that she wanted to get done. And then well, that was the other thing. I'll get to that. We went to the cemetery, and I think that's where I let a lot of my grief come out, because it was beautiful. The way that they keep the grounds, I think it's run pretty much by volunteers of veterans, or people that are still active in the service. And there was a gun salute, and they played taps, and it was beautifully done. And he's in the same section as one of his brothers, and I think he's around the corner from my Nana's brother, you know, her brother, so he's near his brother and also near her brother. So when she comes to pay respects, it's all in the same area, so we kind of like that for her, so that when she needs time to go and pay respects, because she is one of those people that like to bring flowers or some memento or whatever. We found out about if you're paying respects to a soldier that has died, you're supposed to leave a quarter. If you've never been in the service, quarter? Was it a quarter? No, was it a nickel? Crap. I'm gonna have to look it up now. But you leave money on the thing. I don't know if they collect all the coins and then they put it in a big piggy bank and raffle it off to one of the veterans that take care of the grounds, but it was cool. The other thing I had to do while I was there is my grandfather had this dog that was 13 years old named Toby. Toby, we've thought this dog was on his last leg at least for the last 5 years. Like every change of season or whatever, because he was getting old. He didn't want to go up and down the stairs and he was having issues. Well, my grandmother wanted him clipped down and his nails to be taken care of because it was so hot. Because he was a long-haired dog. He was like a Shih Tzu mixed with something. And we didn't know a lot about him when we took him. Well, when they took him. Because my aunt found him on some Facebook site and he had been abandoned, and I don't know what happened. All I know is that when I got there, that's what she wanted, and that's all she really wanted for her birthday, or like one of the things for her birthday week, because her birthday was the 9th, to take care of the dog. So as I started calling places, because it'd been so long without a rabies shot, he couldn't get groomed. So I had to find a vet that did both. So it comes up, I had to reschedule because I mixed up the day we were going to the cemetery.
Here's the forecast for tomorrow in Canyon Country.
Hold on. My electronic friend was letting me know what the weather's going to be. We're in heat watch again. Anyway, so make the appointment. Had to reschedule. It's the night before, and if you know me in real life, this is not like the weirdest dream I've ever had, but it was a weird dream. I was having coffee with myself, and I was sitting there, and I look at myself, and I'm drinking my coffee, and I'm like, you know that they're going to tell you that this dog is too sick and that it's time and you need to talk to your grandmother. Well, my other self just started panicking and, oh my God, she's going to hate me and I can't do that on her birthday, and when am I ever going to do it again? Well, maybe if I come back in September like I'm planning, because that's up in the air because of other things. So one side of me was freaking out and the other one was so calm. And I woke up bawling. Anyway, long story long, I had to euthanize the dog. Well, I didn't have to, the vet did. I told them the story and they said okay, and oh my God, he was so mad at me putting him in the carrier because I had to buy a new carrier. The ones that my grandmother had were like for a freaking small horse or something. I'm like, I can't carry that and the dog unless you put it on wheels. So I bought this really cute carrier. I'll put it in the description because it worked great, but he was sore in his back end and he did not want to go in there. And then as we got closer, if you have animals, they know when they're getting close to the vet. And he was not happy. But when they took him in the back, he mellowed out and was fantastic for them. And he allowed them to assess him. And the doctor comes back and she's like, so, and I was like, yep. I knew, and I even told the doctor, I said, we've talked with our family, and if, he's had a great long run, and if it's time, it's time. I feel bad, that I had to bring the poor dog up here, and that he couldn't pass at home like my grandfather did, but he had too many things going on, and the biggest thing was, he had a heart complications. There was a murmur, and she said there were 2 chambers that didn't sound like they were functioning well. And that means that any surgeries, he'd have a hard time going to sleep and waking up. So I stayed with him until the end, and we paid for him to be cremated. And Nana was like, you should have, give me the box and I would have put him in the place with your grandfather. I was like, well, I didn't think of it. And I donated the carrier because I didn't want to bring the empty carrier home. So that was that. And there's just so much to do. Like, even with everything that I did during the week, there's just so much to do still. Some positives that came from it though. I had 3 awesome visits with my brother that has CP. He was able to come to my grandmother's house for Nana's birthday, and then my dumb butt, listen, wasn't thinking, I didn't think about the fact that I'd be in New York in the hot and the humidity, because I'm thinking it's going to be in like the 70s. I'm going to be fine. Let's make a turkey dinner. And we don't have air conditioning downstairs. So my grandmother was up at like, I want to say 5 o'clock in the morning, starting the turkey because she wanted to make it in the oven for my brother that was coming for turkey dinner. Oh my gosh. But it worked out. We had a nice like cool day outside, and she had a lead that was able to bring a fan out. Worked out. It just, like, that was the name of the game all week long, was like we'd see this like blockage in our path that the universe was like, nope. And then the universe was like, but you can go this way. And then it worked out. But it was one of those really wacky weeks. Special thank you to my friends from childhood on. I don't know who watches the videos, who doesn't watch the videos, but I think Danielle put it together where she reached out to make a collection, and they were able to give my family an edible arrangement and a gift card to Brugger's Bagels, which I love them. And then what else? Oh, and Danielle brought, she had made a Galumpki casserole. So, way to keep that tradition alive, Dee. Bringing casserole. But she's always awesome. Coming up with collections to help when friends are in need. So, thank you for that. I had friends that, like I said, showed up, and then I also had friends that bought flowers, and we also did plant a tree, and they paid for that. I had daycare mothers and kids that donated flowers, and that was just absolutely beautiful. And then our Vloggerino friends, well, my Vloggerino friends, got together, and they sent catering Panera, which was clutch. If you know somebody that needs a little something in their life, that was just the perfect surprise. Like, it was warm, it was perfect. So thank you. And then there was something else, I don't remember. And then all my friends that just tagged in, you know. I had a friend that, I had a dream that I ticked her off, and she showed up with her daughter, and we brought little bro to Sky Zone, which is a trampoline park. I had another friend that is my bestie, my sister from another mister, and she tagged in, and it was super late at night, and she's like, I'm coming down. Coming down for a visit. And then my other friend that just got married, I got to see her new house. So, I mean, I really appreciate it. And Danielle, her boyfriend cooked us dinner. I really do appreciate those small gestures of just checking in, because even though I'm like, I'm okay, I'm also not okay. So, so yeah, that was the week and some change that was. I debated on whether or not I was going to wear Poppy's hat and his Yankees Greatest Dad shirt that I took from New York, because I was like, is that Jackie? But I don't think it is. And whenever I think of my grandfather, I think of a hat and some kind of t-shirt and him watching the ball game, having a cup of coffee and smoking a cigarette. So that was my month. How was your month? Hopefully it wasn't as bananas as mine. And yeah, I can't believe we're almost done with July. This summer is flying by. So I will see you in the next one. Bye.